Good afternoon. I've just come back from my amazing holiday in St. Martin. Well worth a visit, people. I'm all about Barbados, but well worth a visit. Especially if you live in the Caribbean and you're watching this and you're European based, whether that's English or European, and you do get a taste of Europe there without having to fly all the way to Europe. Anyway, that is not what we're here for. We are here, hi, morning, afternoon even. Good God, I can't talk today. So we're here today to look at 14. Refurbished by a very well-known developer now, famous in his own right. I had a gag there, but it's too early. It's just too early. So number 14, it's a 3-bedroom. It's going for a lovely price. You will see the price online. You know I'm not going to tell you the price while videoing. Just been finished, was finished actually whilst I was away, which is a little bit annoying because it means that I haven't had first bite at this, guys. So if anyone sees this and is interested, I strongly suggest we move quickly to formalize your interest as the wording goes. Just showing you the type of tiling he uses. This is the same chap that did Porters, who I'm also selling a couple of units of his at Coral Cove. One has already been refurbished, the other one hasn't, so he's bought one above the other. And of course Coral Cove is something that I myself built and developed. So let us stick to Royal Westmoreland, shall we? Before I start patting myself on my own back for me being a genius, or not. So this is the ground floor, because I guess it is a ground floor, or the entrance floor bedroom suite. I'm going to catch myself in the mirror today. No chance of me avoiding that today. But being as handsome as I am, it won't matter. So again, look at the tiling. He does have a lovely, how would we call it? Balance is the word I'm looking for. It's a lovely balance here of modern, tactile, Caribbean. You see this sort of old school type faucets, and yet you've got this tactile wood and then a wonderful modern vanity there, but again with the old school classy finishes of the faucets. I think it's beautiful, it really is. Door handles and the stuff, everything is tactile, everything actually. Some of it's more organic, stating the obvious. Look at the wooden, what do they call that? I don't even know what they call it. You see, it is my first video in a long time. Completely lost the gift of the gab. So I'm doing this wrong, obviously. Wallpaper on one side, slightly unusual. Again, brings us back to the old school feel. The bamboo ringed or rattan ringed mirror gives it a very organic feel. Comes exactly as is. So the books, everything you see on the video, that's what comes with it. So I'll show you the linens, the towels, the plates, the knives, forks, blah, blah, blah. I always say toothpicks and toilet rolls. Now what you do have here is they create, which was here as an original design. They have a Juliet balcony there. So you open these doors up and you still have a balcony. Music just kicked off. I wonder if that's done. That music must kick in with me being in a certain vicinity. That's interesting. A walk-in closet here. Ample size, bathroom you've seen, and let us move downstairs to the other bedrooms. Really can't win the battle of the mirrors. Really can't. Thank God I made a bit of effort today. Even these lights you can see, kind of old school, but with a modern touch. My gimbal's not quite working as well as it should. It feels rattly, which is a bit odd. Let's look at the room on the left. It's the one room that isn't finished. It's due to have a glass vanity there and faucets, of course, and that leads to a storeroom. I'm not going to open that because the smell of the adhesive is really strong, really strong. This door should have actually been closed for me to open it and present it, but you haven't seen it, so let me do that now. You can see a rolling barn type door here. Again, comes with everything that you see, including the bounty. Lucky guys. Lovely feel to everything. Really nice feel. Good solid wood feel. Now this is where I was showing all the towels and the linens, just to give you an idea what it comes with. Half of the linens haven't even been opened because there's no intention to rent this property. It's just an intention to sell it. The fans are from the Big Ass Fan Company. This is bedroom number 2. And again, you have that wonderful organic wood. What do you call it? It's not accents, is it? I'll try and remember. Did ask if that table was going to have a glass covering. It's not. I think it probably deserves it, but whoever gets it can do as they do. Again, you can see they have accented certain areas like above the bed, which is a really nice feature. The lights are gorgeous. And then we walk through, again, these books, the number 5 Chanel book, the So Chic book, all comes with it. Now this leads you through, of course, to the bathroom. You have your walk-in closet here to the left, or walk through and to the right. Shelving. And a full-length mirror as well as a short mirror, which weirdly can actually be very, very helpful, can't it? I think ladies always tend to stand in front of the long mirror going, do I look all right, darling? And the men just want to make sure that their moustache hasn't curled in the wrong spot. Gosh, simplistic view I have of things. His and hers, his and his, theirs and theirs, them and them, they and they. I'm so bored of all that nonsense, but there we go. My little gag's becoming a bit bitter and twisted. I should stop. Again, it's wonderful tiling, this tiling wall with a recess there for your odds and sods. Wet room type feel, more fabulous tiling. I mean, it's cold underfoot. I'm barefoot. It's really nice. Going to work barefoot, can't be bad. Really does have a lovely feel to it. I think these units, as much as they do photograph like a show unit, and I am going to do photographs, as much as they do photograph like a show unit, I do think it's fair to say that nothing beats this in the flesh. Nothing beats this than seeing this in the flesh. The master bedroom. The master bedroom, what we've done here, I say we again, they've filled in the balcony to create a larger living area to the bedroom, which is something I did when I was developing in the back of Puerto Banús. That's exactly what we did, because it was just too hot. People didn't enjoy sitting outside their own balcony, and when they did, they all wanted to be on a single balcony, as you will see upstairs. The gardens have all been revamped. I've left these doors closed because I'm really enjoying the temperature in here. Completely selfish. It's all about me. The garden was all ripped out. Permission from Royal Westmoreland. Windows aren't quite clean enough. Apologies for that, but I don't think it's going to affect your viewing pleasure. They put in some palms there that aren't too thick, so the light will still come through, but it will give you that, little mottled shading. Very nice. The pool was a bit of a disaster the last time I saw it, because obviously they were building around it, so that never stays very clean, but looks really good. It's going to be a lovely, lovely, private, yet not too dark effect when the landscaping takes. Sorry, still searching for words. The blinds are all down on this side because it leads out onto a pedestrian walkway, which is here, and I'll show it to you from upstairs as well. And then you have the pond and more houses on the other side of the pond here, as well as very close by, which you'll see in the drone footage, you also have the pools on this side of Royal Westmoreland, where you don't have to join the social membership to enjoy those pools. Those pools go with the Royal Villas. They also go with what will soon be the Royal Mews, I believe, and the Royal Apartments. But this is actually my favourite side of the development. That's mainly because I don't play golf. And I'm not too fussed about tennis. And I'm not too fussed about going to a gym in a resort. I'd rather go to a gym, although the gym at this resort is very good. Anyway, here we are again, through the walk-through closet. Some space up the top for your valise. Can I take your hat, sir, your coat, sir? And then through here, it's an old Pink Panther joke, and I don't have enough verbal diarrhea to follow that through, sorry. This is a gorgeous bathroom. Beautiful quartz tops, I believe quartz framing. Again, this natural stone tiling, giving that organic and tactile feel. And this floor is absolutely lovely. It almost feels like a swimming pool, which gives it that, well, it's a wet room. ultimately, isn't it? Because it doesn't have a glass divide there. Also, cleverly here, the toilet roll holder is on this angled wall which has been created so it doesn't get wet. Of course, the one very annoying thing in a wet room is after someone's had a shower, if you need to use the bathroom. I don't think I need to go into too much detail there, do I? I hope not. I really do. Again, the faucets look absolutely lovely. And again, it comes with everything as you see it. All the little holders and the soaps and the leaf dishes, and really very, very good unit. The Big Ass Fan Company, I think I mentioned earlier, it's an American company, and they usually do these huge fans, hence the Big Ass Fan Company. And those fans, for instance, when you arrive in Barbados, you always feel, oh, it's quite breezy when you're in the delivery, when you're in the arrivals or departures. It's because they have these giant fans above you. And what are they? They are the Big Ass Fan Company, which they have now more and more in domestic or residential properties, I should say. So we have this beautiful seating area up here. Really, it's seating for 8 people everywhere here, seems to be. 8 people in the dining room and 8 people everywhere else. So you've got your TV nook here. Of course, no shortcuts here, so Sonos speakers looking around here from the far corner. Absolutely gorgeous. Now the video looks very dark, so hopefully it's not. And hopefully it hasn't all gone wrong. And hopefully I don't have to come back tomorrow and do it all again. Although I can think of worse places I could be. We're going to have a peek outside here. I'll show you what I was talking about before. The pond across the way, the walkway, and the villas on the other side, of course. Turning back round, like I say, any lights flickering, it's because it's LED, and they do have a tendency to do that. Full size fridge, a smaller fridge there in the middle, along with a wine cooler and a large oven and a hot top, is that correct? And then more of your breakfast area over here, your coffee machine, your Nespresso machine and the such like. But again, comes as is. I know I keep wittering on about that. Oh, these door handles. I'm just about to open this cupboard door, and even the handles, like no, that's not what I was looking at. Ah, there we go, that's what I was looking for. It comes with all your knives and forks. I mean, I'm not looking at it in every drawer, but you see, everything that you see comes with. Absolutely turnkey. If I keep turning around, I'm sure I can make myself dizzy. So, if you see a bottle of water in a corner somewhere, it's mine. I'm trying to get it to defrost. I'm desperately thirsty. There it is. I'm showing you a house and pointing out my water bottle. Thank you, Alex. Thank you. It's very helpful. Little accents like that, you know, just sets it off. Just sets it off. Puts a classic look into a modern vibe. Really very cool. Table here is wonderful. 2 soft chairs at either end, in case there's just 2 of you and you're feeling rather royal in your sitting further, as far away from your loved one as possible. Absolutely love that light fitting. Again, personal thing that, and again, you got the organic wood there. This glass here gives you, it allows the heat in, but then this is what the blinds are for. So you have blinds here to stop it getting too hot. On this side you don't. So this is very much, everything in there needs to be kind of white furniture and the such like, because the sun does fade a lot of things. The water is green, but it is clean, as is Royal Westmoreland. There's no way they'd allow something like that to get nasty. And you're in Royal Westmoreland. What can I say? Royal Westmoreland is possibly the best looked after resort on this island. I can't imagine anything that's better maintained and better looked after. And this side of it was when they were appealing to people who wanted more individual homes, didn't want to be so resort orientated. Royal Westmoreland, of course, also has a beach club and access to water, restaurants, clubs, beach clubs and gyms and the such like. Absolutely brilliant. Royal Westmoreland, Royal Villa 14. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. Well done to the developers. If you're interested, please don't deliberate too long.